Alright, hey everyone, this is Austin from OperationFnatic. I told you guys in the introduction video that I would be doing Fire Emblem and the Sacred Stones. I've been a pretty big fan of the Fire Emblem series for the entirety of my life, just, playing all of them, getting to know them, that sounds weird, but I just love strategy games so much. It's honestly, like, my favorite genre. Well, apparently we're gonna see this because I can't stop talking, but it just, like, I don't know, it makes me feel so much smarter if I get to play these kinds of strategy games instead of, just like mindless first-person shooters that are out there on today. But first I'm gonna go to normal. I have been playing them for a while, but I'm not very good at them, so I don't think I'm gonna go for difficult. I'm just gonna go normal. As for how the cutscenes are gonna go, I'm gonna play them, but I'm gonna talk during them so you can read them. I feel like there's so many cutscenes in Fire Emblem games that if I were to not talk during them, it would be like no one would want to watch them because it's just freaking blank cutscenes and with no commentary in the background. So I'm going to talk about just random stuff. This game, it's not the most balanced of the Fire Emblem game. For instance, some units are stronger than others, like with no comparison. Usually in Fire Emblem games, you're gonna have like different advantages of each unit, but there are some units that will just entirely outclass other ones, even if it should be weak against them. So that's kind of a problem, but in general, I feel like it's just such a good game with like a great story, with nice characters, and I feel like it still has like awesome map design. So I mean, it gets a lot of hate. Oh yeah, it definitely does. It's considered the black sheep of the series. Mainly that's because you gotta like figure there's a lot of like each Fire Emblem game is split into sagas. Okay, there's 1 and 2 are split into or 1, 2, and 3, I guess, are split into wait, no, hold on. Gaiden is 2, isn't it? Or it's Gaiden 3. I'm sorry, I'm not that well versed on it anymore, but the first 2 are split into one saga, then 4 and 5 are split into another, and then 6 and 7 are split into another, and 8. This is 8. It's just kind of all out there. There's no game that like references it or has the same universe as it, and then there's 9 and 10 which have the same universe. And speaking of Fire Emblem, there's actually a new Fire Emblem game coming out soon, so that'll be fun. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I had to cut real quick, but there's a new Fire Emblem game coming out for the 3DS. That's going to be a lot of fun. It's apparently going to have cameos from Marth, Inns, and Eira. Eira's from Fire Emblem Seisen no Kofu, which is Genealogy of the Holy Wars, I think is its English name. Never came out in North America, so it's kind of weird that it's... Well, I guess it's not that weird. Marth and Roy were in... Yeah, but they were in Smash Bros. Melee, and neither of their games came out in North America, so I don't know. But yeah, this is basically just giving you the gist of Fire Emblem, or Sacred Stone's exposition. Just like, basically there's 5 countries, each of them holds a Sacred Stone, they've been peaceful up until now, yada yada yada. I don't follow the exposition too much, because it's mainly just like, if you've played a JRPG, you've played Fire Emblem, it's the same thing. So, I mean, it doesn't matter too much to know about it, but it is cool to get the gist of your characters and where they're going to be going, because it's all going to take place on this continent. And you do have to know, like, what's going on in order to follow this, if you do want to follow the story, which some people don't, but I am going to be showing the cutscenes just because there are people who do, and I don't want to alienate that audience, you know? How am I doing on time? I'm doing pretty well. So a little bit about me, I'd say I'm the most well-versed on gaming knowledge out of all of us. Don't tell Rusty and Spencer I said that, but I've been playing games for a much longer time. I'm much more committed to them. Well, like, they're probably better at games than I am, which sucks, but I've never been good at them, but I have like a giant collection of video games. I have most of the consoles. I have like a lot of old games from before I was born, so... And I do follow a lot of gaming news, so I mean... I'd say I'm pretty well versed on games. That's mainly it. I have pretty good, decent grades, and I'm not straight A's, not gonna lie, I'm not straight A's, but I think they're okay, and... Yeah, I like to debate, I guess. I don't know anything. Ooh, I read from my school's newspaper. There, that is interesting. That is a fun fact about me right there. You just got. So basically, Grado's invading Renais right now. I think it's Renais. Is this Renais? Yeah. Wait. Yeah, this is Renais. Yeah, Grado's the aggressor. Renais is our hometown. There's a main character right there, the girl. Her name's Eirika. I think it has an I before the R, so I don't know if it's Eirika, but I've always pronounced it Eirika, so I'm just going to pronounce it Eirika. Besides, Eirika sounds kind of weird, so... And we have Seth, or another main character. Okay, so they're going to Frelia, which is one of the other countries on the continent. Basically because their castle at Renais is being invaded and they have to surrender, so he's telling his daughter Eirika to leave, and he's having Seth take her away to Frelia, I think it is. Yeah. He's wondering why. Yep, it is Renais. Oh man, I got it! Yes, sweet! Score! Oh, it's gonna be hard to find things to talk about during these scenes, because I really don't have... I'm not that interesting of a person, I guess. But, yeah. I will talk about some of the balance in the game, but I don't even want to, like, get into the game mechanics yet, because we're not there yet. Really, we're seriously just in scenes right now, but, yeah. During breaks... Oh, that's also my character, that's Franz. During breaks, I will, I guess, talk about units I'm going to recruit and how I'm going to level them up, but as of now, I really just have to talk about my personal life, and there's not much to talk about. I mean, Rusty, Spencer, and I felt like starting a channel, so we did, and that's it. I mean, we're all pretty big gamers. I mean, all of us have StarCraft too. We've all been into it for a while. Rusty's obviously the best, but we're all pretty much into it. We all have Minecraft. I'm the only Fire Emblem fan. Phil Spencer's played this one, but he's never played any of the other ones, and he's not too good at knowing good units. Like, he thinks Seth is a good unit. Seth is not a very good unit. He thinks Dazzle is a good unit. For anyone that's not played Fire Emblem before, this is going to confuse you a lot, by the way, all this balance talk, because to know what makes a good unit, you have to look into a lot of things. There's growth rate, there's evasion, there's speed, there's weight, there's critical, there's a lot of things, especially like compounded with weapons, and it makes a huge difference. There's just a lot of variables that go into what makes a powerful unit, you know? And fortunately, this game lets you level up your weaker units to get more powerful. Like, you can have a weak unit at the beginning that's going to get more powerful as time goes on because it has really good growth rates. So yeah. Sorry if my talking is distracting you from reading this text, or if this text is distracting you from my talking. You can mute it, or you can, I don't know, just listen to me, block out the video. I have no idea. And this is my first video, and this is my first time Let's Playing, so I honestly don't know how to do this very well. Hopefully I'll get better as time goes on, though. It's pretty late right now. It's actually 12:13 a.m. Oh my god. I gotta stop this video soon. It's been going on for a while, and we have gotten nothing done. We haven't even gotten to the tutorial yet. Jesus. I'm probably actually going to end... Yeah, here's what I'll do. I'll call this the introduction video, and I'll end this once the tutorial starts. I think that's a good idea. Yeah, I'll just call this the introduction video instead of Fire Emblem Part 1. I think that can work. I can film Part 1 tomorrow, I guess. Oh, I can only imagine the type of editing that's gotta go into this. Oh, boy. I love music in this game. Oh my god, I'm just realizing this, how good Fire Emblem music is. Maybe that's the reason I love it. I don't know. I think it's mainly just... the gameplay that makes me love it. It could be... I do like the characters a lot. It depends on the game, though. Like, the story and the characters. But I think every game is just great music. Mostly because it's the same with every game, but, you know, whatever. We'll ignore that little factor. Oh god, sorry if my commentary's been a bit still. There's nothing really to talk about as far, like, in the game right now. After we go through the tutorial, though, which this isn't really a tutorial because I selected normal difficulty. It's only a tutorial if you put it on easy. Easy, if you put it on easy, but, I'll explain how to play the game to you guys. But yeah, after the tutorial part, this will get, my commentary will hopefully get better. I am very sorry about that, but, there's nothing really else to say here, so I'm going to go ahead and end the part. It's a good place to stop. Let's call this the introduction, and yeah. Alright guys, see you next time.